Hi! Today I want to do a book review of Anatomy of a Darkened Heart by Christie Stratos. I just finished it yesterday and immediately knew that I wanted to do something a little different, not just a blog post where I'm writing about it. I wanted to actually talk about it because this one really hit every little nerdy English lit button that I have. I enjoyed this book for a lot of reasons. It felt very true to the period. Like it felt like I would have had to read it in college, which I know sounds like a bad thing, but like it felt legit from the time period that she set it in. Another thing that I really liked was that it's, a category of dark psychological fiction kind of, and that was just really well done, even though a lot of books now seem to focus so much on like, oh, you just have to have action and grab people right away. This one was not like that at all. Like, it's a very slow burn kind of book, but you're getting more and more into the heads of these characters, and I really liked that. The characterization was done really well. And along with that, it's just interesting. I don't want to give a lot of spoilers for the book, but there's no real good guy in this book, which is kind of a unique thing to see. You start off and you're kind of on the side of one character, but then as things progress, you're kind of like, no, this is an awful person, and like that kind of happens for a couple different characters where even though you kind of grow to kind of hate them because they're awful, you can also see why they become the way that they are, which is really interesting. And then there's also just Christie's writing, which is very, very good. You can tell that she's an editor and thinks the writing is just as important as the story. I didn't really catch anything spare in the book. The writing was just very purposeful and very well done, and I really appreciate that. Having reviewed a lot of books where you're just like, oh, get your writing better. So this was really great. I realize it's only February, but this is definitely going to be in my top 10 books that I read this year just because of all of the factors coming together made it such a great book. Along with her very well done writing, you can tell that it's very researched. If you follow Christie on YouTube or Pinterest or anywhere, you see that she posts how she gets her ideas and how she collects things. And I thought that was really cool. It added a different flavor to the book, just knowing kind of how these things that are literally pictured everywhere else that she uses, how you can kind of see how she used those things. So I thought that was just kind of a neat little insider thing that you're able to do with authors nowadays. So we have platforms where you can see how they're researching things, and Christie is definitely very, very good about that and showing her process. So Anatomy of a Darkened Heart is definitely a book I highly recommend. I'm going to put the actual blog post review that I will also put on Goodreads and Amazon, so I will put that on my blog, and there's a link at the end of this video.